I honestly didn't think I'd ever have to make a video like this one, but I genuinely despise this person so much that I really just want them out of the community or just outright removed completely. So RB1, this user is basically someone who has been causing trouble in the AO community for what has been pretty much years, and despite being banned for the entire time of his AO career, he has been nothing but a dedicated cancer cell to the community. What exactly did RB1 do? Well, he's actually done a lot of just fucked up or just very inconvenient shit. He is generally the type of person to give you a hard time just to spite you. He's also the type of person to go back on his word. In general, he should just not be trusted in any sort of leadership position or in any leading role of any sort. He's childish, he's a degenerate, and ultimately a bad actor in the community. So let's start from the beginning. Back in 2021, pretty much 3 years ago, RB1 was banned on the forum for the following: falsely pinging Vetex, making multiple troll accounts, making troll topics, needlessly pinging moderators and the staff. So overall, just very minor things that just kind of add up together and, you know, cause a huge issue. Now, he honestly could have appealed this over time, but no, he only got worse over time. His hatred only grew, and it didn't stop there back in 2021. Now, for the next couple of months, he would make alt accounts and also try to frame other users in the community as his alt, which really caused a disarray and lots of trouble for the mod team. To simply put it, he just wouldn't stop. From then on, RB1 stayed relatively quiet throughout AO's development, only making snarky remarks here and there, and just having the usual odd take that one might call his opinions, that all members of the community are entitled to, of course, but this dude's just fucking weird. But hold on, let's fast forward to the present day. Why am I making such a fuss about these things? Well, I guess either recently or maybe always, RB1 had gotten access to the wiki in some way, shape, or form and became a profound member on it. Now, if you guys were following along with me, you could imagine why this might be a huge issue for future AO staff team and wiki relations. Now, with that being said, initially the AO staff wiki operated by itself. It was more of an unofficial fandom, which is honestly okay. But let's take a step back to August when the wiki's owner, Jack, and I were discussing possibly making the AO wiki official, as we were both interested in making a good source of information. To do so, the developer and the wiki's owner would need to verify that all information on the wiki was 100% accurate. Now, you may be wondering how exactly did we end up in this discussion of wanting it to be more accurate. It is because RB1 was filling up the wiki with inaccurate information and even going as low to publicize leaked content. Stuff that really shouldn't be shown to the public, as it was never meant to really be shown to things outside of tester chat and Patreon. So it really shouldn't just been posted in public chats, because obviously we don't want leaked information to just be out there rampant. But pretty much, Jack, the wiki's owner, was busy with university, which is fair game. I don't expect him to be on top of stuff like 24/7, because obviously IRL stuff should always take priority over projects like this. What I will fault him on for is for being negligent by rolling someone like RB1, a person who has been banned from the Discord, the forums, and even banned in-game. Why in the hell would he have any sort of authoritative position or permissions on an informative site like the wiki? It just doesn't make sense, especially since he used it to log the staff team's information and encouraged members of the community to harass the staff team and leak by using the information that was publicized there. Now let's get to what set me off to even make this video in the first place, because obviously throughout this whole time I've been like tolerating it. All right. RB1 asked Vet and Tech if he could post asset files of AO as well as WOM to essentially what was a group of people who normally shouldn't have access to any of this type of information in the first place, since it was all obtained via exploits, right? Jack stated that he doubted we cared about such things, but that is just so wrong, because obviously we do care. It honestly just go without saying. Obviously we care if information that shouldn't be known in the public gets released into the public. That's just no brainer, man. No brainer. And Tech clearly state that they don't want any of this to spread at all, as again, these were exploited assets that no one should have. RB1 justifies it with the code didn't decompile. I guess he thinks this makes it okay to do, which isn't at all. You're still spreading stolen assets and promoting the use of them.
Editor Chronic here. The code not being decompiled means literally nothing, because just because he doesn't have the scripts does not mean he can't see the assets of the game. So yeah, guys, don't exploit to steal games. It's not cool.
Ultimately, RB1 decides to go behind Vet and Tech's back and make a channel where they can't see, But little did they know that some members in the Discord could still see this and saw the ping as well, which ended up getting all that information of them making the channels behind their backs getting leaked to our staff team. And we have had genuine distaste with the Arcane Odyssey wiki, and I, Danny, advise that you go against them, as this type of behavior should not be enabled at all or even allowed in our community. So again, let's stand together and get them to reform the Arcane Odyssey wiki staff team in hopes that they get rid of RB1 and other bad actors that supported his wrongdoings pretty much. Of course, this is not my attempt to get you guys to harass them. Obviously, these people can change. They are human beings, so please treat them with respect, even though they're shitheads.